Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. ಇವತ್ತಿನ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷಲ್ಲಿರುತ್ತೆ ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ರೀಚ್ ವೈಡ್ ರೇಂಜ್ ಆಫ್ ಪೀಪಲ್. ಟೈಟಲಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿರೋ ಥರ ಟುಡೇಸ್ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಈಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ವಾಟ್ ಟು ಚೆಕ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಹೌ ಟು ಚೆಕ್ ಬಿಫೋರ್ ಬೈಯಿಂಗ್ ಎನ್ ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಬೈಕ್. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಅಬೌಟ್ KTMs, it can be any other bikes. Anyway, these things will be common for all, right? So this video is a request from a subscriber. We hope it helps you guys as well. Let's get going. First things first, check for the documents. Yes, in the document you can check for the owner serial numbers and address, everything. Main thing is engine number and chassis number. In recent bikes, vehicles chassis number will be written here somewhere, but I will show you in this particular model, since it's a 2015 on the right, it will be under here. I will show you that one in a minute. And also check for the engine number. It will be under here. I don't think you guys see that on that stand comes in the way, but yeah, cross check that the same number will be there in the RC card, insurance, and if the previous owner provides you the invoice also, you can cross check with that one. In RC390 is 2015 and 2014. I don't know about the 16. You can see the chassis number here. Now recent bikes, it will be added there. This is one assurance that hope it didn't get crashed or the old chassis got replaced. Second one is the physical inspection, means the parts. Okay, the first thing is check for the fairings and body panels. Like you can check this one, or you can check for any cracks in the fairings. In 390s you will be getting the underbelly light, you can check for that one also. In the windshield, check for any cracks, where majorly check for these bolts where if it is over tightened or something, right, you'll be able to see the cracks there. If all the body panels, means the plastic parts are fine, then can good to go for the next part. Yes, the next thing is check for front and back suspension. Yeah, you can check for the oil seals. If it is broken, like if you move with your finger or with the cloth, right, you're not able to see, you should not see any oils there. If the oil seal is broken, right, then it's a major repair work for you. You can check for the both suspension front and back, both forks in the front and in the back side, right. You can check this part inside here. If there is no oil leaks or anything like that, then yeah. And also you can check for the fork bends. Like usually you cannot see that one with a naked eye, but if you find anything major, means even for the naked eye, if you see any major bends and all, right, then you need to rethink. Check for the brakes. Yes, these rotors, right, we can do like this, means you can slide your finger front and back from this side. If you see any grooves, means it should be even throughout all the wherever the brake pads used to touch, right, it should be even. If it having any grooves, then anyway the brakes are not properly maintained, means the owner used to ride the bike with the worn out brake pads. Then if you want to change the brake pads, then again it's going to cost you. Yeah, then same goes for the rear tire also, you can do the same thing. And if you want to check for the brake pads, right, inside, you need to first see the new brake pads. You get the idea how much thickness will be there, and you can compare with the current one what is there in the bike. If there is any, means the thickness is less, then the brake pads will be worn out. Next thing will be check for the chain sprocket. This is also going to cost you extra. Means how to check the sprocket, means you can see the teeth. If it is very sharp at the edge, and you can see the grooves here. If it is very deep, means the chain sprocket has come to an end, then you need to replace that one. Another thing is you can see the bolt here. If it is all the way comes to here, and the more parts, right, it means during the chain adjustment they are going to tighten the chain, right, means due to worn out, the sprocket is going to get loose, means it will be more going to get inside, right, then they're going to tighten the chain as far as possible. Then that is one thing you can check. Another thing to check is check for the rims. Yes. Usually people don't do that one. The reason is if the rims or the wheels having any bends, means you can judge the owner how he used to ride the bike. Means if any rash drives are done, you know how the Indian roads are there. If any rim bends are there, means you know how the vehicle is used. That is the one assurance you can get from seeing the rims. You can check for the both of them, and also you can see the rim paints also. If it is any, you know, some stones or something debris is going to hit the rim in a bad road. If the owner used to ride the bike in a bad road with a not in a regular speed, means in a way those things going to happen. Then that is one thing you can check. Yeah, next thing you're going to check is for the tires. Yes, these tires are ain't no cheap. These Metzeler M5, right? The front and back tires itself cost you more than 25,000 now. But yeah, the cheaper options are available like Apollo, Alpha H1. Recently, Race Rad is there. That's the good one currently. If the tires are flat, you can see there will be some point. I don't know. It's in the other side. You know how to check the tires. If the tires are worn out, you can again go for some negotiation. Another point people going to miss while checking used bike is the welding joints. Yes, if the bike is crashed and if it is welded again, you can see these are all original welds, and paint will be, you know, it's a, since it's my bike is 10-year old, the paint will be shaded away. But if you find the paint is new, anything like that, means something is off. Another place you can check for the welding joints is this head joint, or you can see the neck rake, something whatever the people calls. Yes, these joints. Usually the most common part is going to break is that one, and in the middle. Yeah, you can check for these welding joints. The main reason is, you know, they're going to do the welding joints from a local shops, and usually they don't do the alignment. Means the bike, it should be in a straight line. If the welding is offset, means it's not going to be like balanced. That is the thing. It should be laser precision. They're going to set a laser and they're going to check. But if it is not done properly, means then it's a issue. My suggestion is don't go for those kind of bikes. The main and most important thing to check is the engine. Yes, it's the heart of the bike. The things to check here is check for the packing. You know, this is the bore kit packing, the head gasket, on those things. If there is any oil leaks here, then yeah, don't go for it. That means engine is open, then it's not properly fixed. These gaskets, wherever the oil seal, since it's a RC, the fairing is there, so I cannot show you. There will be head valve packaging will be there. The most of the oil leakage will be from inside there only. Other assurance that the engine is not opened is you can look for the bolts where the engine is mounted, and if there is any scratches in the bolt, you can get to know if it is opened, right? Then will be some markings. That way you can check for that engine is not open, anything like that. And if you find that engine is open, the packings are new, it is replaced, then make sure you ask the owner what is the reason for change. Like motorcycle means it's a mechanical machine, then some or other issues will be there. If it is resolved, then fine, but better to ask the owner what is the reason behind opening the packing or the engine, so that it will help you in your maintenance journey in future. Means if you in future, if you get any issues related to that one, right, you will be having some idea like these things are replaced before in previous time, then yeah, it will help you. That is the reason, make sure you ask as much as questions to the owner. Another thing is check for the battery. Yeah, if the battery is what, means yeah, if you turn on the engine, then we'll able to see the low battery, something like that. If you're having any digital console, those bikes, if the battery is old, again it is going to cost you like 3 to 4k. Yeah, then have some room for negotiation there. Now the time comes to start the engine. Yeah, some tips before starting the ride. When you do a self start, right, the engine should not take much time. Like it should not take more time while cranking the engine. If it is so, then there will be some issue with the valve clearance or valve adjustment. Yeah, that is the main issue it will come. Then mainly check for the fuel pump noise. If it is any something like rattling, or if it is sounds like something is struggling, then it should be some issue will be there and some repair will be required. And also if it is not starting, if you feel like it is something off for the starter motor, right, means then again it's going to cost you. Yes, let's start the bike. This is how, if a good bike, this is how, if the bike is in good condition, right, it should start like in a single click. It should start without any hesitation, means without having any stress or something like that. Let it warm up. Don't raise it as a way anyway. If you are a rider, don't forget to warm up the engine before having it hard. Meanwhile it starts, we can check for the meter console. Usually it will show if there is any errors there, means the warning right. Currently my side stand is on, so that's why you are getting that one. You should not give any warning icon, like there will be that icon will be there, right? You should not show anything. And also check for the odometer reading. There are so many ways to get scammed. Like if you take the bike to the service center, right, there will be a OBD scanner. You can plug into that one and you can check the original odometer reading. That's how you can check. When it comes to engine, you can check for any weird noises in the engine. Means if you find anything like any knocking sounds are there, means usually in KTM side you will be getting a ticking noise in the head. That means the valve clearance is more, or the rocker arm is worn out, the shim adjustments is required. There will be so many reasons. If you are getting a sound in the engine, you can cross check those things. And also make sure you check for the white smoke. You can give some rise to the engine and you can check that one. Means if some white smoke is coming out of the exhaust, then stay away from those vehicles. Yeah, it's going to cost you as much as the bike you purchase. Yes, that's true. Yeah, it should not give you any white smoke. If you find everything is good, then take the bike to a test ride. Go for it, drive it, check for the pickup and everything. The bike should not feel any rattling noises, means any from the parts mainly. If you find any power loss, then uh, maybe the some work based on the engine will be there. Yes. Also check for the wobble things. If it is the bike is pulling you to the right or left, anything like that, then some issue with the cone set, or maybe chassis or the tires are warning offset. There will be so many reasons. Yeah. Next thing, check for the electronics. Yeah, I forgot to tell that one. You can check for the indicators, headlights, tail light, the console, everything. If everything is good, now comes to the owner. Sit with him and ask these questions. Ask him if the bike had any previous crashes or any rebuilds done on the engine or anything like that. Means if you get to know more about the bike, then it will be easy for you in your maintenance journey. That is what I say. And you can also check for, ask him like any insurance claims are done. Then ask him for the service history records. You can get to know that bike is maintained properly or not. If the bike is serviced at the regular intervals, right, then there will be less issues. If you check all these things and you are confident enough, means you are good to go. But if you are not confident enough, means, and if you need to double check, then take the bike to the service center, or get a mechanic to the bike itself. Pay him some bucks, no issues. If you instead of losing money later, right, paying some 200 or 300 rupees to the mechanic and making sure the things are fine, that is better. Why double check? If the bike you are buying is a dream bike as mine, and it's your hard earned money, then it's always better to double check and make be as sure as possible. The bike is genuine and maintained very well, taken care like a baby, then the owner itself is going to tell you all the things, means what has happened, how we maintain, if any major things happened before, what are the service intervals you have taken, or anything you missed to maintain, means he's going to tell you, like, since it's my 10-year-old bike, that's what exactly happened in my case. That guy used to tell all the stories. He's going to share me all the photos with the bike, with the journey he had with the bike. Yeah, if the owners are genuine and means the bike is really good, then there will be some emotion, some feelings will be there before selling their loved bike. Then that person is going to tell all the things. Anyway, it's happened in my case. I'm lucky here to get a bike like this. Suggestions to you guys is, if you are a rider and truly loves your bike, then get to know about the bike. Means you can go through the YouTube videos, get to know some technical stuffs, how the engine works, how the things works, and you can educate yourself, so that in the scenarios like this, if you are going for a used bike, or if you are going for a service center, and if the service guys or mechanic tells you some issue, and if you know the things, you can question him. No, this is not the thing, I know what has happened, like that. You can be saved from getting scammed. Another thing is, read the manual. There will be lot of information in the manual. You can even, the things will be like, you can even do your own service. So much information will be there. Read the manual. That is one thing. That is the main thing I suggest. Yeah. Finally, if all good, then sit with him and settle for a market price. If you find any issues that can be repaired easily, then you have some room for negotiation. Like, don't expect, if you are going for a used bike, then don't expect like it's going to be in showroom condition. It will be written, some are one or other two issues will be there. If the issues with the consumables, then no worries. If the engine is good, the bike is maintained well, then no need to worry. The consumables anyway, it's going to cost you. But if there's any major thing, you can rethink. That's all. I know. Hope this video finds you well. Drop a comment if you guys need any more info on the bike. If I know, I'm very happy to share. We'll meet you guys in next video. Like, share and subscribe.